Welcome to Braunhaven. We're going to be picking up where we left off last week. These guys they just finished off uh, the deranged Durgar King Turig Thundergut. And uh, the old guy was sitting in the throne room mumbling to himself and was quite insane.
We had to put him out of
And
his misery.
yes, you more or less put him out of his misery. And I believe Mavis uh, made the diagnosis that she doesn't think that. So all they had heard from their charmed Duergar subjects that Good King Thundergut was suffering from gold fever. That dwarves frequently um, succumb to this, force kind of compelling them to push their subjects and to dig deeper and deeper and deeper and take reckless risks to gain more and more precious ore and gems. But that's not so much the case with King Thundergut. Mavis believes that he has actually been suffering from multiple charm effects over a very long period of time, and they're not sure what that's all about. But he's no longer an
Well,
issue.
if if there is a stone dragon down from here, maybe this guy got charmed multiple times by the fucking stone dragon, and he'd come up and fuck around and make his save after a year or two, and run back down there, and fucking she would fucking hit him again, and then you're my bitch. Go back up there, and go to work, and maybe he really just wanted to get some gold nuggets, and she wouldn't give him any.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. You'll have to explore further to find out. So there is one last, I believe, yes, one last section of the dungeon you haven't explored, and there's been all sorts of shit coming up from there. That's off to the east. But
Well,
no, go ahead.
what? Yeah. Well, do we need to take a break or something?
You ended on your 10-minute break.
Okay.
So before,
And oh, I'm sorry. Take off and do your thing, and I'll ask redundant questions then.
okay. Before we get started, we'd like to thank one of the friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. And today, we would like to thank Boston Scally Company. Boston Scally makes beautiful Scally caps in a variety of colors and patterns and styles, multiple fabrics, such as they've got the wool poly blends and they've got lighter caps made of just cotton. Um, yes, right now they have a St. Patrick's Day sale going on. You know, St. Patrick's Day is a huge deal in Boston, and so you can get some good deals on some Scally caps. They are very sharp looking. The two that I have, you can actually wear them with a suit and tie situation and not look completely out of place. Yes, so check out Boston Scally. Check out um, their current St. Patrick's Day sale and get yourself a new hat. We also have a merch store via Zazzle, and we've got T-shirts and buttons, and there's hoodies specifically from today's game that have they are black hoodies with a black and white character sketch of each of the characters from today's game. Although there isn't one of Black Dragon Malachi. Maybe I should add one. Um, so yeah, if you want to help support the channel, 100% of the proceeds from that store goes directly back into the channel. Helps us cover the costs of things like the Roll20 subscription and Incarnate and all the little nitpicky things that pop up and help us do what we do. And so yeah, if you want to help us out, go get yourself a hoodie and a button, and we appreciate everything you do for us. I am still working. so I was, I thought that uh, I thought that I was coming to the end of a treatise of magic and spells, the next Braunhaven book, and that is true. But in going through the first edition AD&D Dungeon Master's Guide and comparing magic items to the Old School Essentials Advanced Referees Tome, I've found that there's quite a few items that are missing. And a lot of these items, I have discovered are, well, a lot of them are cursed items. And I mean, what referee doesn't like to toss in cursed items? And some of them are really great. Some of them are really good. And I'm like, why wasn't this in there? Like, why? And then there's a couple of other items that are just you know, they're pretty cool. Like the Everfull purse. Every morning, as long as you leave one coin in the leather purse, every morning when you wake up, it will be filled with coins. Uh, 20, and you would roll to see what it could be filled with. It could be filled with 26 copper, 26 silver, and 26 gold. It could be filled with 26 gems that are worth 10 gold pieces each. I mean, it's a pretty cool little item.
Do we fill it with mayonnaise like that one taker?
Yes, yes. The fifth edition jug of alchemy, where it for some reason generates mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm not sure where they were going with that, but yeah. So, there's a bunch of stuff that's going to be in there that I'm converting to old school essentials rules. So one of the ones that I have done, I'm keeping this book in line with the level 1 through 14 scale that is present in Old School Essentials Advanced Fantasy, which is in line with basic expert rules. Now, the Old School Essentials SRD actually can allow you to go all the way up to level 36, which would be the standard for Beckme rolls, which is basic, expert, companion, masters, immortals. And but I'm keeping this book in line with the level up to level 14, which means there are only going to be 5 of the 7 bards of instrument of the bards in the book, because the last one, I mean, unless you want to screw yourself, you have to be a level 14 bard in order to even use it. And so, but the other two, that's like level 17, and the last one's like level 20. Um, those those additional 2 bards or instrument of the bards may show up in a future publication. I'm thinking that in I'm thinking that in my version of a manual of the planes, and I don't know what the title of that book is going to be. It's probably going to be something like Planar Cosmology of the Known World or something like that. Um, in that particular book, I may include optional rules and level charts for all of the classes, and up to level 36, or maybe not that high. I don't know. That's a lot of level. That sounds like a lot of work. And that might just be me. Like, I don't know. Past couple of days, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do work. But yeah. So that book is coming. It's just I'm in the process of compiling notes and kind of converting them uh, into usable format for old school essentials. But for the most part, they're going to be mostly the same. A couple of them, like, I guess first edition D&D, so like the bard's charm ability. They had a charm ability, and it was a percentage base, almost like the base rules for a thief, for picking locks and whatnot. And the instruments of the bards would give, like, oh, you get a 20% boost, or 20% bonus to your charm checks. But in OSE, the way it works, the way that charm effect works, is it's a part of the fascinate ability if you're playing an instrument. So you can fascinate subjects if you play for a certain amount of time, and you get so many hit dice of creatures that you can fascinate. And if you play for a longer period of time, then they have to make a save versus spells at I think a +2 bonus, or become charmed. Well, I altered that percentage so that it gives a negative to that save. So like on the lower one, it might be a -1. So instead of at a +2 bonus, they're only at a +1 bonus. And then like the higher ones, they're actually going to be at a detriment. They're going to have a penalty to that saving throw. So the instrument of the bards are some pretty powerful instruments. And they're, I mean, spoiler, there is one of them in, there's one of them in the Imperial Port. So that's something that can be found. But yes. So, anyways, back to today's game. So, what are you guys doing? You've finished your 1-turn rest. What's your plan?
What is our plan?
Well,
Is
Still have
anybody
stuff to
real hurt?
explore.
Yeah, we
Is
can
anybody
ask.
real hurt, or everybody okay?
I mean,
My character's all right.
unless we run into the big bad, I'm fine.
Borman's only down 7, and Malachi's fine.
Excellent. Yeah, we should explore then. That
All
should
right.
be fun.
Then let's continue on down our thing.
Jackson's down 11 and Dentread's down 10.
We'll move on.
Master Robert Watson.
So from the room, and I believe I counted from Malachi to here, to just inside this door, is 200 feet.
200 feet.
All right. So that's like 1 turn. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because you're moving at exploration rate.
All right. Well,
I think Laura could make that, but why would she rush ahead of everybody?
right,
So
I mean, we know Jackson can do it.
right.
Right.
Do Grimnick and Malrum? What's ahead?
So Grimnick and Malrum have 60 feet of exploration movement.
Right, but no, they came from that way.
Oh, they already
So
told
on
you.
that,
Yeah, they told you that is where the royal forges are and the path to the residences.
wonderful. Then yeah, we're headed on down. Are there any traps that we should know of?
No, not that I. Let me take a look. No, but they do tell you that there are more Duragar down there and kobold servants.
Sounds interesting.
If only I was playing with my other character in a different game, because he's got a supreme disdain for kobolds.
So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna, if we can go all the way to right in here or something on the first turn, we're gonna head that way. And
okay, I'm gonna refresh because my screen's being
Okay.
and then you'll just tell me to proceed when this turn is over or whatever.
Gotcha.
Around, yeah. But Grimnick and Malrum will be following Malachi relatively close. I mean,
Wes, I think your webcam mic is active.
there is no mic on the webcam.
Oh.
No, I just have the headset. Were you hearing squeaking or something?
No, it's just picking up a lot of background noise. I thought maybe you had an open mic.
Oh.
Is
No.
it me?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
All of your sound is the speakers are unplugged and the microphone. And do you hear
Yep.
thumping?
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe there is one on there. Let me see. Well, this will be fun to figure out.
if you go into your Windows audio settings, you probably just have to set your headset for default. It might just be in Roll20. You can go to audio video and then go to configure devices.
I'm trying audio, video,
While you're doing that,
configure
I will be
device.
right back.
Is that better?
Sounds better to me.
I
Okay.
think so. I wasn't really noticing an issue, but
Right. Well, I am to please. There is a fucking microphone on the camera. I didn't fucking know. I wouldn't be. I might not be wearing the headset next time. I might just go. Kojak or something. Commando, maybe. Like Kim Commando.
We support your choices.
Yeah.
it's cool to know that you aren't like talking shit about everybody when you're on mute.
No, I'm generally trying not to make extra noises.
Oh, this guy's been talking all that shit.
All right.
You never know. That's how you find out.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, it turns out microphone does have a fucking camera, and Roll20 was wanting to use that, and I said, "Fucking go ahead, use it," and it was. So there's the thing, yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so Jackson and Samuel, you can move your exploration movement, right?
Okay, well, Jackson's like, wee.
Right. Yeah, let's see, 10, 20.
Gentry's like, guys, wait up for me. Guys, wait up for me. I mean, he's got about there.
Yeah, this would be, so for Jackson, it would be 200 to here.
So then he's like here.
Okay, so you're just going to stay behind Borman?
Well, he's got 180.
Oh, he's got 180, okay.
Unless we're allowing some time between movements and stuff, like we took
Well,
our time.
that would be the first 10 minutes of movement. So Borman, what are you doing?
I'm gonna spend like the first bit of it letting my companions catch the fuck up.
Okay.
In theory, Malachi and the underlings will just stay there behind him, and they'll take up the rear. So he's not going to really proceed until after Gentry crosses the line. But then Borman will come up here and open this door if it's not already open.
Okay.
If Black Dragon Malachi takes like a 10-foot step and picks me up, then we're good.
Oh yeah, you can ride, dude. Hang out.
All right. Well, you got to get me because I have moved as far as I can.
Oh yeah. All right.
So if we say that's what you did, then yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you
Okay.
ride. You could get right on there. I'll pick you up and take you. I've got a couple dwarves. They're a little slower behind, but.
So you open the door, and there is this is a chamber with made of dark gray stone, 15-foot ceiling. There are stone forges and leather bellows, and on the west wall there is a kiln and anvil. And these forges here on the northwest and northeast side, or northwest and southwest side, are hot. These forges are full of coals and I guess some magma. the temperature in this room is insanely hot. And these are the royal forges. Whoever
Wait, so
wants.
we moved 2 turns? Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I gotta move my.
Yeah, we'll be kind of probably pausing in the forges here, role playing and
So Borman and Malachi and Jackson, you can make an intelligence ability check.
you got to roll below,
Yes.
and so that'll mean that Malachi would have passed, and Borman most definitely would not.
Okay.
Yeah, Jackson failed that shit bad.
So Malachi has heard that there are tales and legends that the royal forges of Drothumstone were capable of crafting great, superior armor and weapons, forging magical weapons.
Ooh.
The kiln on the on the east wall is lit, and it is kept at a blast furnace temperature. And there is an anvil that is crafted from a large block of iron ore, and it seems like this anvil in front of the kiln is actually a permanent fixture. It's a part of the floor, and yeah, all the forges and the anvil are all, blast furnace.
Isn't Jackson
Get
the
your ass up
blacksmith?
here. We're making armor.
Yeah. Well, Dentry will be up here with us because he's riding the dragon. I just
Oh
can't
yeah, that's right.
move
That's
him.
right. Dentry's
Yeah.
literally just drooling at the ability to make some good shit here.
Well, I mean, what does it take we're here and we've got this +2 dwarven armor. What would it take for him to custom fit that to somebody?
Time.
I mean,
Time.
Putting
That's
up
what it
with
would
the
take.
heat,
Time.
probably.
custom. So the full plate dwarven armor. I mean, you can custom fit it to somebody who is say a dwarf, a gnome, or a halfling, but it's
Yeah, you can't stretch it without making it thinner.
yeah.
So, right?
Oh, bring me my breastplate stretcher. Yeah, no, it's not going to fit to somebody larger.
So we
So
need
we
to
could
get
turn it
like
from full plate to half plate.
Right? Yeah, belly plate.
but at +2, maybe it could be used for shields or something. Could we remanufacture it or
This is how you get the sexy lady armor in game.
yeah.
Yes,
Just because they
That's how you
only
do it.
have enough
just
for
show
a
off your belly
halfling.
button
Yeah.
ring.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
they gotta
or
protect the
because-
boobs. And
could we convert it to
just-
weapons and do crazy mystical shit to some weapons here?
You could certainly melt it down and do and turn it
Whatever
into
you
something
want.
else. But
That would be cool.
first things first, you guys get a percentage roll check. Whoever wants to make that.
Everybody or just one person?
Just one person.
Okay,
No pressure.
I'll do it. This is the first time I'll do my first 130 even.
I
Okay.
can't compete with them.
Yep. So somebody else is next on this bullshit.
Yeah, this is going to lead to some more rolls. So.
Oh,
Good thing, sir.
I feel you. I'm really joking about all the rolls. I don't mind. What this is going to do is it's going to end up being a whole bunch of shit that goes in the bag of shit I got to deal with. And
It could be something we take right away though.
oh yeah, like flying carpet.
Ooh, that
With
would be really
yeah,
cool.
it'll mystically have like this Lear sounding, and Magic Carpet Ride will be playing the whole time that you're flying.
And you can't turn it off.
Can't
So,
turn it off. Yeah, it's on a loop.
so who wants to make the first percentage check?
I'll make it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody's volunteering now.
Group efforts for roll.
It's teamwork.
Well, I mean, in theory, after the first roll, higher rolls would be preferable on the next table. But I don't know if it really works that way.
So it is evident to you that the Durgar that were working in here, remember they came from this room. There were Durgar blacksmiths, armorers in here, and they were in the midst of working. And you find a completed shield.
What kind of shield, huh? Well, somebody's got to try out the shield.
Yeah.
I guess Dentry rolls, so Dentry should try the shield, huh?
Right.
Are
Probably.
Grimnick and Malrum blacksmiths?
No.
Hey, they would be cool if they were.
Dentry picks up this shield and says, "Hey, Borman, hit the shield."
I will hit it.
Okay.
I will hit the shield. Hell yeah.
So, you play around with this shield and you discover that it is a shield +2.
Nice.
So that's a -2 to your armor.
No one else follows them.
Or actually, it would be a total -3 to your armor because the shield normally gives you -1.
Right.
This is a +2, so this would be -2 total.
If Borman got it, it would put his AC below the -3 threshold.
So
it would
you
just-
would,
What shield does he have right
you would
now?
have the best armor at -3.
Right, but
What
all I'm
shield
saying
does he
is,
have?
does someone have a +1 shield?
Yes.
Mavis
I was gonna ask you,
does.
what do you have? Because I can trade you my +1 shield for this +2.
You can have the +2 new shiny shield if you give me your older +1 shield, and I will take this old rusty bullshit player starter shield that came from the early
Probably looks like it's beat to shit. Part of it's missing.
Yeah, it's got some rat guts on it from
Yeah.
when we killed the giant rat,
Huge dents.
Yeah, and I'll ditch that, and my AC will become -3, and I will be very happy.
My AC is now at -3 as well. Dentry is like, "Hey, this works for both of us." He takes the shield he gives you, goes over to one of the kilns, his +1 shield, and kind of cleans it up for you so it looks newer.
Nice.
That's cool.
I can do that, right? Because I'm an armorer.
Yeah. Who wants
cool.
to make the next percentage check?
That's perfect. They're both at -3 now. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell.
Here we go. No, I don't think.
That's good. We've already done the did we find shit roll.
You find another shield. Playing around with this one, it is another shield +1.
What's your current shield, Alora?
Alora can't have a shield, but Mavis has a normal shield. So I think
Mavis.
Yeah, so that would
Mavis
drop,
now has a +1 shield.
Yeah, that would drop your AC another 1.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot of upgrading, and nothing goes in the bag of shit we got to deal with. We just took 2 regular bullshit ass shields and tossed them over into the fucking pile of stuff.
We melted them down for materials.
Who wants to make another percentage check?
Oh, it's my turn again, isn't it? 12.
Okay.
You went, ooh, so that means you got to come with it now. Oh.
You find 26 arrows.
6 arrows. Should I make an intelligence check to see if that means anything to me? That's over my intelligence.
Yeah, no, you don't know.
Gentry is going to look at them, being that he is also Boyer and Fletcher.
Okay.
Nice.
Does that give me any perks to my roll? It's
Yeah.
literally what he does.
Yeah, I will give you a -2 bonus to that roll.
Awesome. What the hell is my intelligence? Intelligence is 10. Okay, cool. So
12.
I can roll up. Let's
12 or less.
no, big money, big money, big money, no winners.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Yeah, you know.
That's it.
So
Wow.
these are +1 arrows.
Yo,
There's
Arrows.
Borman.
6 of them.
All right.
26 plus 1 arrows for your Borman.
Borman will take them and just know that his patience and waiting for prior cool things is paying off.
And you get one on this. You get one more percentage check.
Who else likes weapons and stuff?
Oh, everybody likes some kind of weapons, but just for asking, you got to roll this percentage check.
Damn it. 73. Is that almost the exact same roll that we just had?
Another
You
shield.
find a spear.
Oh. Ooh. A spear.
It's so lame that clerics don't use edged weapons.
I know, man. And what happens if like your god is the ultimate, ninja warrior with the big, samurai sword and stuff? Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Now,
there's got to be a god of pokey things.
Yeah.
Wait, who has the electric spears right now?
I've got them in the bag of
the
shit I got to
javelins
deal
of
with.
lightning.
You want them? Here.
Well, no, it was just because if you've got those are javelins, not spears. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Jackson will play around with a spear because that seems like something he would do.
The javelins of lightning, I mean, they're big whammy items. One time use, really. I mean, it basically gives you the ability to chuck a lightning bolt out your ass. And see
The
how
person
it works
looks
out.
at it and doesn't know anything about it and says, "Well, let me play around with it for a little bit."
Yeah, a spear can also be thrown, but it doesn't quite have the range of a javelin. But it can also be braced, similar to a polearm.
Borman takes a look at the spear and will successfully make his intelligence check.
So Borman determines that this is a +1 spear.
It's a +1 spear, man. Hell yeah. Good spear. You should use it.
What is a spear's stats?
It's a spear.
Bosses, and it has these different little
Spear
pieces.
does 1d6 damage. So this would be 1d6 plus 1 damage. It has the brace trait against charges, and it is a melee weapon, but it can also be thrown 5 to 20 feet for short, 21 to 40 feet for medium, and 41 to 60 feet. For long.
So it's a good dentry item because it gives him a little bit of range on his hand axes.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't return back to me, but I mean,
you when you're on your way, and you're like, wow, and then hopefully the next round at least you get within hand axe range.
but then if you think about it, in terms of damage, it's less because the throwing does 2d6.
That's
True.
right. But
You want to
I
give
don't
it
have the
to?
range.
You want to give it to Robert Paulson?
Yeah, we'll give it to Robert Paulson.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Because
trade
he
him
has
for
a
that.
normal hand axe, but no +1 weapon, so that's cool.
Somebody
give him that.
Somebody give me another percentage roll.
It's Cameron's turn.
All right, it's happening.
So either Mavis or I guess it would be Mavis.
Yeah, she's got to finish her rollout.
Yeah.
We'll get over there while you guys are searching. It's fine.
So you find a scroll.
Ooh, I do.
And I need to look at this. Somebody will have to cast read magic in order to recognize what this scroll is.
We have a helm of reading languages and magic. Does that work?
We have a helmet?
I don't.
Magic helmet. The magic helmet. The magic helmet. The magic helmet. The magic helmet.
Let's see. I think that would be under miscellaneous. Let's see here. That's a good question. Yeah, even magical writing is comprehensible. This does not grant the ability to cast spells, however. So, yes, that will work. So, using the helmet, you find that this is a scroll of protection from lycanthropes.
Wow, that's cool.
I guess that's a cleric thing?
It doesn't specify one or the
I
other.
mean, clerics would be into it, I'm sure. Being protected
Yeah.
from werewolfism.
Let me go ahead and make a thing for this, and I will show it to you.
I still think it's a Mavis thing. It's up in the
I
air
wrote it
for
on her
anybody.
sheet.
Well,
so
then
I-
there. Yeah, there it is. You are now locked in.
Mm.
Okay.
Has Graham and Mim been down this rabbit hole down here?
Yes.
There's
So-
quarters and stuff.
Yeah, to the north there is a set of stairs that lead down to a path that is well. Hold on a second, I'll read it to you.
Now, what do y'all think about this? What if we took all the bullshit metal we had laying around, right? And we melted it and put it in a big old melted pot and then like beat some war drums or something. And when all the motherfuckers coming up on that path, we drop it on them. Hot melted lava bomb.
So
I mean, all I'm saying is that if we clear this thing out completely, Dentry is gonna want to spend a little bit of time in here. Like, how do I make magic shit?
Yeah, there will be a lot of time because we've got gold and platinum and shit, and if we could have just got that golden chariot, we'd be able to move all our gold.
So essentially, this thing is a circle of protection
against that one.
against
type of monster.
lycanthropes. Yeah.
Or, well, I guess there's a lot of where this or that. So there's a few.
We have encountered them. Yeah, there's some out there stalking about while we're in here leveling.
Now,
So-
note that it specifically says lycanthropes and not shapeshifters.
Right.
So it's aware this or that, right?
Right.
Wear rat, bat, cat, mat, hat.
Tiger.
Yeah, that didn't rhyme though. Elephant. Wear elephant.
Now I kind of want to make one of those.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be pretty great for if you need to crush anything.
So, looking to the north, you see that this is a rough-cut stone passage that it ranges anywhere from 8 to 10 feet wide, and you can see from your light source, you can see that there's electrum veins in the walls that shine. They're not huge electrum veins, but you can definitely see that that electrum is present in the walls of this passage, and from the edge of your torchlight, you see that down below, it is just absolute darkness.
It is less hot down there, though, right?
It's less hot than in here. Yeah, this is
Okay,
the forges
cool.
are quite toasty, and you can see that this passage descends steadily, down into the darkness.
You guys ready?
Yeah, well, I will tell Graham and
If we're going down into the darkness, this is probably a good time to do some healing because now we're going further into the shit.
If
I
you
think I
want
will.
to, if you want to back out and rest and we head down here early in the morning, I mean, I'm not opposed to that. We could take Grim and Mim and leave them to help guard our treasure.
Yeah, that would be fine. Okay.
Because I'm thinking like, all right, I'm down 25% on one character and about like 20 on another, or more than that, 30 something. So like,
well, yeah. I mean, in theory, if we go do a long rest and the healers dump all their healing slots, you know, in the morning they have that shit back anyway, right? It's no harm, no foul.
So you're wanting to leave the dungeon entirely to rest at the tower?
That's right. We're going back to my lair.
Okay.
We could rest in again if we're gonna. Oh no, we can't.
So backing out of here will take you an hour to get from where you're at, out to the entrance.
That's fine. We know it'll take us some time, but rest and relaxation is great.
I mean, yeah, we might have random encounters, but knowing we're gonna run into something further down, I like the ideal of being healed up before that.
No doubt.
Okay.
And anything that happens as we're on our exit, just know that the two dwarves and Dentry are riding on my back, and I'm towards the back of the session.
Wow. Okay. So.
I will bring my I will be an air cav. I'll land and drop off my melee troops. Dentry will lead them. I'll instruct the little dwarves to follow Dentry and kill what he kills. And sing dwarvish hero songs while they do it. If their songs are not pleasing, I will have to eat them.
A lot of pressure.
Well, it's combat, and we have a certain type of visualization we're trying to come out, and it's important to the story.
I'm sure they'll understand when you put it that way.
Yeah, this is for narrative purposes. It's more important than your life, Mim. And Malrum is like, my name is Malrum, but Mim and Grim.
I'm just looking to see if I have.
Are we encountered?
Yes. Oh, I do.
Oh man.
Well, it is what it is. It's more stuff.
We get to try our new shields out.
Yeah. So Borman will be up front.
It's really funny that these are what randomly rolled up. Like, isn't that fucking convenient?
Something that eats our shields or likes magic.
I think it's some lycanthropes.
That it is.
That's probably something.
It's lycanthropes. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I mean, Sir Robert Paulson could become a lycanthrope.
I'm thinking the charm still would
right?
stick. Yeah. Well.
Or does he die after a certain amount of time or something?
Well, see, the thing is,
lycanthropy kill you?
Yeah. When he dies, we get to save. We get his equipment.
I thought it was more like vampire type disease where you're sort of like cursed to live a really long time. That's what I thought it worked like. I don't know though.
Well, lycanthropes, their claws and bite count as magical damage to other lycanthropes, but aside from that,
like, is there any benefit to being a lycanthrope besides that?
no. It is a curse.
So you're saying there's no benefit to being a lycanthrope?
No.
Boo.
No.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, and I mean, you would I mean, it it really depends on what kind of lycanthrope, but you can most
There were
definitely.
werecrows and what was it? Curse of Straw. There were some werecrows.
Yeah,
Those
the
are kind of cool.
werecrows and yeah, I mean yeah, there's not it is a curse no matter what. You can expect an alignment shift at
Oh
the very
shit!
least, and
Can you really though?
I
yeah.
guess it depends what you started with.
I
If
mean,
you're
not in the
already
case of like Malachite, but
No, because like, can I really gonna get a change out of things? I've eaten
Does
half the stuff.
lycanthropy affect a dragon?
yeah, I was just wondering that. It seems like
Well,
they
no.
do.
And here's so here is something else about
We probably got to
lycanthropy.
consider our dragon needs to
So
turn back to human soon.
so lycanthropy, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So, a character who loses more than half their hit points from natural attacks of lycanthropes, either bites or claws, contracts lycanthropy. Humans become were creatures of the same type and are then run from by the referee henceforth because they are cursed. Non-humans don't become lycanthropes; they die, and it takes
Ooh,
2d12 days for the disease to fully take effect, and in that time, signs of the infection will start to occur over after half of that time has expired.
does remove curse work on this curse?
No,
Oh shit. Okay, nobody get bit too much.
you're too much. Yeah, don't lose half your hit points. So yes, you run into 1, 2, 3, 4. You run into 4 werewolves that are coming in to the dungeon. And they are, oh man, too bad I didn't roll 5 because I could have put one of them as a leader, but that's okay. They are all in their, um, their animal form.
Norman would be invisible.
That's probably true.
Should they smell them though?
Who else is invisible?
I
Not
mean,
me.
Jackson learned the way of the invisible.
Yes, you always want to stick people without them knowing you're there.
And you gave the elven cloak to Alora, right?
That's right. I'm close to invisible, but not quite there.
Oops. Yes. So with Alora, oh shit! So they do see Alora. So Alora
Oh.
is not invisible. Um, they're like, "Hey, that broom is flying by itself. What the fuck?"
Oh.
It's-
Are we rolling initiative?
well, let's see what their reaction to you is. Who wants to roll 2d6 plus or minus their charisma?
That's
Alora.
Alora's job. Every time. Yeah.
Every
There's
time.
no reason
She is
for
the
any-
charisma person.
Yeah.
Not good, y'all.
Damn it.
Very low. Yeah, 4.
Ooh. Yeah, no, these guys are going to attack.
Well, 4 is below your charisma, right?
Well, you roll 2d6 to determine the reaction.
Oh.
I got a 3, and then her charisma is a +1,
Yeah,
so
that's
terrible.
So everybody needs to roll initiative, including Sir Robert and Malram and Grimnick.
Oh no, wait, it's just 1 d6, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Plus your deck.
So Robert. Wow. Let's turn it on him.
Okay. Looks like everybody is in. Brave, brave Sir Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
And Dentry will be on Malachi's back
Okay.
Yes.
until he dismounts. So
I will prove my loyalty through
Oops.
vicious combat.
I'm going to get you up there to the front line quickly.
Okay. So, next, all the characters need to roll a d6. Oh, well, interesting.
Does anybody else just get bothered when he says interesting? Because I mean, I feel like every time he does, something bad happens.
Does get bad often.
He's like, interesting. I'm like, is it though? Is it?
Well, he's putting little flags on him of some sort.
I wrote my
So
rolls
if you
in the
rolled a
chat.
1 or 2, your character's surprised.
Bum, bum.
Unless you're Jackson, then you only get it on a 1.
I don't know. If Jackson didn't have an issue with his dexterity, he'd be like super quick.
Well, yeah. I'd find that if I was smarter, I wouldn't have as many intelligent issues.
Right? That's what I'm saying, you know?
So
That's pretty deep shit right
is
there.
none of your guys, none of you are surprised?
No,
No,
she
man.
keeps attacking
Yeah.
us in this room.
So
We're
the-
like, what is it?
Yeah,
this
like this
time?
room is always a problem every time.
Every fucking time, right?
Pretty much.
So the werewolves are surprised. They didn't expect, for some reason, they didn't expect anybody else to be in here. So Sir Robert, what does Sir Robert want to do?
Say, I'll protect you and jump in front of Alora
Okay.
as far as he can move.
Okay. Jackson.
Jackson, we're in combat now, so he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. Jackson takes up position by the stairs and is readying to attack something with stealthiness when it comes through.
Okay. So you're readying an action.
Yep.
Alora, what would you like to do?
Ooh, I'd like to change that slightly.
Okay.
He's here, and he has braced his spear, knowing that they don't see him,
Okay.
hoping that someone will run headlong right into it.
Okay.
Not spear, sorry. His
Polearm.
yes, polearm, yeah.
Okay. All right, Alora.
Let me see what I got. I guess I have so much movement I could probably. No, I can't really swing by without. Well, okay, hold on. If I like did my throwing knife thing from here, there's not a risk of me hitting my friend, is there?
Oh, that's Mavis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez. That's the wrong person completely. Okay. Yeah, she cannot move that far.
I was like, wow, Mavis suddenly got really quick.
She's been working out a lot. So if I throw my throwing dagger from here, I don't think I'll
10, 20, 30. That's 30 feet to hit him.
maybe need to get closer.
Yeah, 30 feet would be -1 for long range.
Okay, it's a +1, so I'll just even out. That's fine.
Oh, okay. That might do it. Yes, you hit.
Just six. Okay.
Okay.
Use the remainder of the movement to just go up. So I'm out of.
Okay. So you go up, and yeah. So Alora whips in with her broom, throws her dagger. It sticks directly into the chest of said werewolf, and he howls in pain. He feels that because it is a magic dagger. So let's see here. All right. So Borman, what would you like to do?
Well, Borman is like, oh fuck, and he is right here and hold an action. And when someone comes through that doorway, he's gonna backstab their punk ass.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
sticky,
right.
sticky.
Dentry.
Gentry will run forward,
Clank, 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 clank.
clank, 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 past this statue to about like here. Just be like, bring it on! Or actually, he'll do a full on 40.
He's on the dragon.
Oh, he's on the dragon?
Yeah, he's on the dragon. The
Oh, I
dragon's
had no
gonna
wrong person,
take
my
you to
bad.
the front if you want.
And
But you can get off and do your clank clank.
no, Gentry will wait until the dragon takes him to the front and just say, to battle! Wait, maybe he has well, he got bow and arrow. He'll take a shitty shot, I think.
Okay.
Does he have a bow and arrow? No, he doesn't. Never mind. No, he ain't got no range shit.
Okay. All right. Gremnik is riding the dragon.
Grimnick is riding the dragon right now,
Okay.
but his immediate thing to be is there. He's gonna jump off and turn invisible.
Okay. He can do that. Let me double check something. Yep.
There's nothing they can really do to the werewolves. Axes. They can watch our back. Really want them to live too. We need them. They are my porters. We're just at the end of all this, we're gonna have like 30 Duergar carrying our shit, eating, once a month or so. One or two of them will make their save, and we'll have to eat them.
Such is life.
Now we'll let them make their save and then we'll give them a choice. And they can willingly follow us after that. Get eaten or join.
Huh. This is interesting. Evidently, if you pick Duergar as a race and another class, you don't get. It doesn't say that you get the regular Duergar class ability. Must be something that only they can do. So it says up to 1 hit dice of creatures per level of Duergar are affected. So the werewolves they're not. He doesn't turn invisible to them because these Gremnik and Malram are first level Duergar. They're not. They're fodder.
Aw.
All right then. He's jumping off and watching the back.
Okay.
They're my porters. I do not want them up in the front line.
Yeah, then they can't carry shit.
Yeah, these are part of our master plan.
Okay. Mavis, what would you like to do?
It's my time to shine. Let's see.
Do it!
2, 3. Get in the circle, I yell. And I use my scroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your scroll.
How did I forget about the thing we literally just got?
Right. Where did it go? Scroll of protection from lycanthropes. Whenever lycanthropes are barred, so these are 4 hit dice, meaning 1d8 of them are affected. They can use ranged or missile attacks. I haven't decided, if they even have that. But if somebody inside the circle attacks, then the circle will be broken, and it will last for an hour, unless it's broken.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a d8.
Mm,
5 or more.
Does it say how big the circle is?
this is not.
It does not.
Oh no.
You
Oh.
rolled a 1. So one of them, I mean, we could say it's this guy. He's up close. He.
Mm. Well, that was a dud. I'm sorry. That one.
He has to stay back.
Yeah, he won't be able to attack inside your circle. I would say your circle is
10 feet per level.
probably like so.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
I hope no one believes me about how the circle works, though, because it only works on one.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a defective fucking scroll.
Right. So that scroll's burned, but you have set up a protection from lycanthropes in that area. Okay. Black Dragon Malachi.
Black Dragon Malachi is going to go 60, kind of squeeze right there, 70, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy and this guy need to make some saves from my dragon breath.
So this guy and this guy.
Yeah, that would be. I think I could get both of them in a straight line. If not, then you're going to tell me I can't, I guess. Like to fucking do.
Yeah, you could get both of them.
See, that's a positive thinking right there. And that's why I like this. Anyway, they need to make a save versus something.
The first one fails. One in the back fails.
Okay, so they're both going to take 23 hit points of damage.
Okay. So these two promptly go down into puddles of acid. I mean, you see the fur and flesh melt off their skeletons, and they just crumble into these pools.
Then I'll move another 10 feet right here and stop. I have a dwarf, and Dentry is on my back.
Yes. Okay. The werewolves are surprised. What does Malrum want to do?
Malrum wants to jump off and use 10, 20, 30, 40. He's going back over there to where Grimnick is to watch the door.
Okay. All right. Round 2, Sir Robert Paulson.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't think you can get it on the action quite.
Probably not. Hold on a second.
Wish I could, so I could use the horn of blasting. Oh well.
Well, their numbers are a lot thinner.
Oh, area of protection when used conjures a 10-foot radius circle. So the circle's too big. it would be like that around me. If the reader moves, the circle of protection follows them.
Oh, cool.
So that's handy.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did not pay attention to my computer when it said that it was going to die soon, and it died right away.
Oh, so your
I'm going to
computer.
die soon. Dead. Oh.
Shit. All right, Jackson. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, I was going to prepare for one of them to rush up, but I assume that they didn't do that, or that they just got dead otherwise.
Yeah. Well, they were surprised, so
Oh,
they
that's
didn't
right. We
get
had
to
a whole
go.
surprise round. That's right. Okay, well then, pull out the Vorpal, run up the stairs, and see if this guy likes his head.
All right. The one that's the
'Cause-
only one that's going to be kept out of the circle. Hold on, just no. There it goes. Fixed it.
Oh,
It
right.
was just
He's
like,
the one.
it's all right.
Other people can. I'll take the one that's further away, actually, because other people can get to the closer one.
Okay.
I can get to the further one.
Okay.
Because movement, I should use it. You still want me to hold on, or
No, go ahead. 14.
does a 14?
Yes, that hits.
Hell yeah. He keeps his head, but still takes 4 damage.
So Jackson runs up and slashes across the werewolf's chest, and he again howls out in pain. It gets through his mundane magical or his mundane weapon protection, but he's still standing.
For now.
Laura, what would you like to do?
She likes the look of the protective circle, so she will fly over to Mavis.
Okay. All right. Borman.
Borman is just gonna, slip in 10, kind of get behind him a little bit, kind of right there,
Okay.
and stab him.
All right, that will count as a backstab. He's not well. He's aware now.
Yeah, but I got 9. That goes 17.
Okay, so
Very good.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. New. So
I hit
you
a
go for
8.
the backstab, and you just whiff it. You
No.
miss, and he is now completely aware of you. Dentry, what would you like to do?
They will chase my blade. That's what he yells out as he decides to run up the stairs to this one. And because, it's just what we do. Wait,
Yeah.
does this count as a shapeshifter?
Yes, it does.
Hey! Blood Sweep has extra stuff against shapeshifters. Yay! If I could just. All right, I forgot my character sheets had to be reloaded too when the laptop died. Oh, funny. Okay, hey, cool. It saved my stuff when it did the whole. Oops, fucked up. Restore. Yay! Okay, Blood Sweep, where you at? +3 versus shape changers. Oh shit!
Yeah.
So it's an additional +3 versus shape changers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. That is.
Or is it an additional +2 because it's a +1 already? So does it become a +3 versus shape changers? Is that what that meant?
Perhaps. Hold on. So that's a Slayer sword, I believe, right? Yes. It says.
Or a Bane weapon is what it says.
It's a Bane weapon. Okay. Yeah, it's a sword +1, +2 versus. Wait, no, that's. Where the hell did that go? No, it's in here. Where did it go? And what kind of sword is it? It's a bastard sword.
It is. It's a bastard sword. And what I have written down is that it's a +1 and then a +3 versus shape changers.
Gotcha. I mean, that sounds right. I'm just wondering why I'm not. I know it's in here. Enchanted. That's very odd. Anyways, yes, so it is a +3 versus shape changers. Maybe. Huh. Well, I know one way to do it.
The interwebs.
Powerful Bane. Anyways, yes. So it is a +3 versus shape changers.
I will do what needs to be done.
Do it.
All right. So we'll just add that +2.
Yeah, you even got that off of a random roll too.
That didn't do what I wanted it to do. So it's a 21.
That hits.
All of that for the roll to be like just automatically.
Yes, that hits.
But it increases, it's for the damage as well, right?
Yes.
That is 9 damage.
Oof. So, yeah. So Dentry comes up and his sword, your blade bites down into the shoulder and slices across their chest. You can see that there's like a oily black smoke that comes out of the wound, and this werewolf is howling in pain. What does Gremnik do?
Into the circle. Into the circle.
Yeah, Graham.
Yeah, he's gonna. They'll run to the circle.
Okay. All right.
He gets double movement because that's all he's doing.
Gotcha. What's Mavis doing?
She's feeling real popular. Maybe stepping forward just a little bit so that more
Okay.
people can be in there. I can't move it. Okay, yeah. The things look pretty much taken care of. Really.
Okay. All right. Black Dragon Malachi.
Black Dragon.
Hmm.
Excuse me. I'm gonna step forward into right here and use my round to try to intimidate them.
Okay.
As I know mechanically I should pounce on one and do things, but I want them to feast in my magnificence.
Yeah.
So I'll be, imbeciles, you've come and challenged me in my lair. Prepare to taste my wrath. Or is it, should I taste you in my wrath? A smell of your rotting friends inspires me, and I can't wait to feel you exit my bowels.
Uh,
Are they intimidatable?
yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Cool.
Oh wait, you got a +2 to um their morale check. What's their morale check? And they got an 8 for morale. So they get over 8, and they did. They're like, fuck
Mm.
this. And they are going to turn and run. And because of the dragon, they are going to do a full retreat. Jackson, you can make a free attack, and Borman and Dentry get free attacks on this werewolf. Jackson, go ahead and make your attack first.
On just this one? Not this one?
Well, Jackson's on this one, so you would get a free attack because he's going to be fully running away from you.
Yes, I'll make my attack on that one since I'm there. I said enter. Son of a bitch.
So that
He gets to live another day.
misses. And he bravely runs away. Dentry and Borman, you both get free attacks as well.
19.
17 hits or 19 hits and a 21 hits.
Oh, he fucked.
Yeah, maybe. You're muted, Wes.
5.
Okay.
5.
9.
Oh. So this werewolf, as he turns to run, both your weapons strike, and Dentry runs his bastard sword just through the sternum of this werewolf completely, and kind of impales him and picks him up and tosses his corpse to the ground. The other werewolf is bravely running away. What does Malram want to do?
You want to get in the friendship circle?
Malcolm's running to the friendship circle that is no longer valid anyway. He's going to sing about his glorious Lord Dragon Malachi.
That's a good one.
What about Sir Robert?
He's a knight. He'll run ahead. Well, Malachi's in the way, so I guess he'll defend the ladies in the friendship circle.
Okay. Jackson.
Is there anybody else that's left?
No, this guy's running away. I mean, you can go in pursuit.
I guess it depends on
He
how
got
you
pretty
feel about
far.
cursed
One,
creatures, if they should
3,
exist or not.
Oh, actually, I can get him. Yeah,
they've
no,
got
I'm mad
60
that I
feet of
missed.
movement.
Yeah, I'm mad that I missed, so I'm gonna get him.
Okay.
I'm like, wait. Excuse you? You picked the fight. We didn't pick this fight, bro.
That is going to hit, and you're using a Vorpal, right?
That's 18.
Yeah. So Jackson runs up and cuts the head off of the last werewolf.
The fewer werewolves in the world, the better, as far as Jackson's concerned.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's usually the feeling that goes around.
And then I'll wait for everybody else to catch up. I'm like, I killed it.
Go rest.
These guys would have no individual treasure, and this is not their hoard. So that counts just for XP. All right. Right. Yes. Okay. So Well, let's see. Okay. This will need to be cleared. You guys are just hitting all the fucking uh, checks today.
Did we run into another fight?
I'm not sure.
More lycanthropes outside.
Holy shit. As you guys are exiting the dungeon, you do see an individual. Do not. So I'm just gonna have to use whatever. Oh wait. This. You do see, coming from the north, from the northwest, you see a mutoid.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
So these are humanoids that have mismatched body parts. So um, they have a vague human presence, but they will have like parts of reptiles, crustaceans, birds, mammals. This particular mutoid, and actually, let's really find out what he is like. I have something for that. If yes, Carcass Crawler issue number 3. We can really figure out what this guy looks like. So no two mutoids are alike. They each have unique appearances and mutations. Somebody roll a d8.
Oh, okay.
So this guy has scales, and somebody roll another d8.
Well, Dentry, I mean, I did at the same time as, so there's two of them there. There's a 6 and a 4.
And and he has gills.
Aw, and he's in place of all frozen. That's too bad.
And he sees you guys exiting, or can hear you exiting the mine, and he kind of stops and is kind of keeping an eye on you, but keeping his distance.
Well, we can gawk at him a little bit, right? From afar.
Well, I mean, everybody's gonna have to look at the freak.
Malachi's going to go ahead and grasp a rather large rock and start flying up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Why you gotta smoosh him?
And look, if things go wrong and he doesn't monologue or act appropriately, I am going to try to roll a 16 or better on the D20 and crunch his ass.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So Malachi goes flying up. What is the rest of you gonna do?
Gawk, definitely. I'm watching this unfold. We'll see how it goes down.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in
Foreman will
particular. Yeah.
kind of move to the front, and that's the wrong guy there.
So he sees Malachi grab a rock and fly up this big black dragon, and he turns and starts running as fast as he can the direction that he came. He's just taking off across this glacier.
Malachi will shout out, wait, I would like to talk to you about your wagon insurance.
Yeah, no, he's not sticking around for a dragon.
Yeah, I figure. Well then, Black Dragon Malachi will sling the boulder off in his general direction and watch it tumble and roll and let out a mighty roar so he can hear the magnificence and who I am as he leaves. And shout out, "This is my lair! All will be gone!"
And everybody
Okay.
looks at Alora like, you gonna dispel this soon? Or...
Right. Like, Laura, I feel like
He's,
it's gonna work.
he thinks this is all really cool, though.
Like, wow. What a study of nature we are getting here.
So you guys
Mhm.
make it back to the tower, and without any further issues, and the circle of protection expires, and you're able to set up camp for the night. Did you want to forage for food or just use rations?
We've
Yes.
had a bunch of rations, haven't
Forage.
we?
I mean, you've probably got it. You should have
Yeah.
a shit ton of rations. You don't need.
Yeah, so we'll just eat and we'll add Malrum and Grimmick out here with the merchant dwarf guy.
Okay.
They will be the camping party, and we will,
Are you going to keep Sir Robert with you?
Sure,
maybe
why
he's a
not?
little bit more. I mean, Sir Robert is a lootable body worth looting when he dies,
He
and
also has some combat value.
yeah, he's got good. But look, let's be faced. If these guys are just fodder, I mean, it's fine. But they're meant for a greater purpose than combat.
Well, if you leave Malrum and Gremnik out here, they can't be used to carry stuff out from inside the dungeon.
That's correct, but they can guard this big mountain of fucking treasure we have hanging out here.
That's true.
So, I mean, that's where I'm at. I'm like, we'll just start stockpiling them here, and there's some camping gear and shit, just kind of tossed in a pile of shit that we've rejected, and there,
Okay, so you guys all get your rest. You are not bothered throughout the evening, and you get your 8 hours of beauty sleep.
Did Mavis burn spell slots for healing?
Yeah, did you
Not
want to burn
yet.
spell slots before taking the rest, and then let natural healing do its
We
thing, or?
do it that way. So I have, looks like I got 3 cure light wounds and 1 cure serious wounds that I can do.
All
Before.
right, Gentry gets the cure serious, I think, right?
Yeah, he's down 11.
I think
Borman is only down. Borman's down 7.
I swear this is what serious does.
Let's let's see here.
That's 8 of your 11, right?
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Cure
Yeah.
Serious does 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2, so it'll be 8, 9. So 8.
Can I get a Cure Light Wounds for Borman?
Yeah. Mm,
Can I get one of the cure lights for Jackson, or 2 if necessary?
okay, I got 2 more left. You guys need them?
I do, yeah.
Give it to him. I just got, what was that,
Plus 9.
3? So,
You
That's
want
good
one
because
more?
with the sleep, we'll be fine.
yeah, with the sleep, I'll get the 3 left that I need.
Okay, excellent. And
If,
then
if
I'll put 'em in the top.
If the dungeon master does not allow us to have, in fact, yes, Malachi will pray up, "Oh, great dungeon master of the sky, let us rest in peace this evening with no wandering monsters or
You,
challenges that we can.
I rolled. You did not have any wandering monsters.
And our prayers have been answered."
It worked.
So yes, yes, that is proof that the dungeon master does exist.
so, yeah.
So yeah,
Here
now
it
that
is.
all that is good, we will leave our 3 friends out here to watch our gold and our stuff, and we will kind of, I guess we're gonna dump off more of our loot here,
Okay.
just to make sure that we've got plenty of room in bags of holding and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
maybe set
where?
some traps up
So the tower is full. Are you just
just
stashing your?
outside
You
in
just out? Yeah.
chests and
Just
shit. Yeah, we've
okay.
got chests
Yeah.
from inside, and we're just making it. This is our loot pile.
Jackson will take a half a moment to build up a little bit of like a snow burn so it's not easily visible to anybody passing by.
Okay. Okay.
So it looks more like there's a lot of snow in front of the tower as opposed to just treasure sitting in the tower. Because
Okay.
I don't want somebody to come along and steal our shit. We only have
Yeah.
2 people guarding it.
Yep, and then on the biggest chest there is the most elaborate looking one. That'll probably be where we put the platinum pieces. That's where I'm putting my poison trap.
Okay. So
Poison needle trap.
you're setting a trap.
Yeah, the fuck around and open this chest and bad things happen.
Okay. So you're putting your poison needle trap there. All right. So you guys are able to complete your long rest, and it will take you an hour to get back to where you were.
Take the hour to go back to where we were without Grim and Mim and Merc.
Okay. This time, you are able to make your way back without. Okay, let's see. I need to get rid of these guys, and you're keeping Robert Paulson with you.
Yes. They'll go out front.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Let's go down and get me 4 more dwarves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotcha. And 7.
Some of our dwarves could be a little more sturdier than the last.
Can only help.
Oh, hold on. Need to. Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that this was set up properly.
Down, down, down. It's all black in here. Can't see shit.
It's very dark.
Very dark. Well, we happen to have lanterns.
Okay, so and you said you were going to have Sir Robert out front.
I think so.
So you follow this rough passage down from the Royal Forges, and it goes down about 100 feet deeper into the mountain. And pull up my master map. And you come to this. You're on this chiseled rock path that eventually it goes from alternating between 8 feet wide and 10 feet wide to to almost exactly 10 feet wide, and you come to a entrance hall that is polished black. It has polished black iron tiles on the floor, and there's carved stone on the walls here, and a 15-foot ceiling, and there are a set of double stone doors that are each door is 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, and they are carved with images showing dwarves mining ore. And each dwarf in the picture has a pickaxe, and they're mining. And there are two Durgar here that are standing guard. You think you might have seen these guys before?
Can everybody else see the map?
Yeah, it's in the bottom left corner.
We're down in the
All the bottom
lower
left.
left.
Oh, okay,
corner.
there it is. All right, I thought something was wrong.
Yeah,
My bad.
apologize. Oh, if we see him there, uh, and it's just kind of a free for all thing, Malachi will speak out,
Okay.
and will say, "What is the stone dragon's
Onward and
name that
forward.
we've previously
Duergar,
learned
we've seen
here?"
before.
I'm sorry.
We learned the stone dragon that lives down in the depths. We've learned her name at one time, but I mean, me as a guy don't really
Everybody
remember
good?
it. But
Braxius.
yes, I've come to visit
I thought you were
Braxius
someone.
in in regards to dragon business.
Oh,
You
I
will
lost
lead
it.
us. Yeah, you will lead us down to her.
They take up guard position, and this lead one says that Braxius sees no one, and they are ready for a fight.
All right. I didn't feel like a surprise charm was really the way to go, but now we will be doing an initiative, I bet.
Yes, everybody roll initiative.
That was let me fuck around and win initiative with with Malachi, and I'm gonna charm one. All right.
Okay.
Got a whole bunch of fives. High five party with occasional six and other bullshit. We got a whole bunch of fives.
All right. Let's see here. So, hey, dude, you have a bunch of fun. All right. So, Black Dragon Malachi, what would you like to do?
Like, it's a pity. I do not eat my allies. So therefore, I must eat you. Raw. And he's going to run right over here, and he is going to proceed to fuck this dude up, is what he's going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to roll 3d20s, and I'll be clawing first.
Well,
The
that's not
bite
good.
probably bit.
Let's see. So these guys are.
I've got a
AC.
Thecko of 13. And on Thaco of
You need 9 or
13,
better.
a 6 hit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. But the bite would hit.
Yes.
And that's 2d10. So there's some bite damage. 15.
Oof. So yes, Malachi bites down and snaps this Duergar in half.
Gonna
Mavis,
eat him for a round.
Mavis, what would you like to do?
Mhm. Leave up. Can't do much more.
Okay.
I'd be like,
Okay. So Borman, what would you like to do? I would imagine by this point Borman and Jackson are probably both invisible again.
Yeah, that's the way he does things. So he's
Yep.
just yeah. So if I'm way out there, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm just gonna go ahead and not have the sneak attack. Because I'm not behind him. You know what I mean? He's already facing us, but I'll still get +3 on a hand axe.
Yeah. Well,
So,
he's unaware, so I mean you are invisible.
all right. Well, then I will add that and do this and roll. And the 16, that's going to hit AC 1.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, sorry. It's 2d6. And this is double damage. He'll take, what is that, 34?
Yeah. So so Borman throws his axe and buries it in the skull of this Duergar and kills him outright.
Malachi will still take a few more rounds while everybody gathers about to finish eating this dwarf.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys are in need of a 10-minute break. So you every hour you need to take about 10 minutes, and so
We'll
yeah,
eat the other dwarf too then.
yeah, you got
Yeah.
time to eat them both. So
Yeah.
you've got these doors in front of you. Yeah, these doors are engraved with the pictures of dwarves mining, and they're so well fitted that you almost can't see the seam between the doors.
Ooh, wow.
We're taking our 10-minute break.
Yes.
So uh, there's no reason to open the doors before the 10-minute break. But might as well get over here next to the door and put down a couple of no, I'm gonna lay here, but then I'm gonna put right next to the door before we do our little thing, and then right here and right here I'm gonna put my bear traps,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna scatter cow trips all over the area
Okay.
as well. So this front door is a trap zone. I'm telling my friends that this is a trap zone.
Okay.
And then really I'm gonna ask Gentry if he'll hang out right over here, and we'll just have a rope strung in between us that we can lift. Or maybe Jackson. We could just be there invisible, and if motherfuckers want to come on in, there's bear traps, cow trips, and we just could lift the rope to trip.
Okay.
I would say to make sure that the bear traps, it depends which way the door is open. If they open out or in.
They open out towards you.
So then put the bear traps a little bit further back so they don't get messed up when the door's
Yep.
open.
I will take his advice.
Okay.
And we will position accordingly for the doors to open, and we're not,
All
we're
right.
we're hardened adventurers.
All right. So you guys get your 10 minutes your 10-minute break in. You've planted your traps, and what would you like to do?
Well, we will gather all our shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
if
is one of you going to open these doors, or?
Never. We're gonna live here now.
well, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave the bear traps and cow trips and rope all behind, so we'll pack that up.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna come up here and gonna open the door.
Okay.
I thought we would write some haiku poems for a few turns.
I'm gonna fuck that all up.
Yeah.
Kill enemy dead. Enemy dead
uh,
ahead.
I guess
So,
I'm
Head on enemy.
so you open this door, and it is polished granite, the entire room, with a 15-foot ceiling, and you see that there are 8 marble pillars that go from floor to ceiling, and these marble pillars are carved with images of what appear to be great dwarven warriors and rulers. And these pillars are like the most pristine white marble that you've ever seen, and each one depicts a different dwarven king or warrior carved into the pillars themselves. There is a door leading to the east and a door to the north.
Well, we're gonna go. If we're just gonna kind of squeeze around, like here and then up through here, and just kind of check out this door, and
Don't forget Sir Paulson.
Jackson would like to make a tracking check once we get close to the door.
So hold on. So let's see. Sir Paulson needs to roll a d6.
Okay. 6.
Okay. Let's see. Mavis needs to roll a d6.
3.
Okay.
Does
Bormage-
Mavis ride on Black Dragon too with the lack of movement, or does she run ahead on her own?
I don't know. I
Random.
mean, these are 15-foot tall ceilings, and these are 10-foot wide. Most of these corridors are only 10 feet wide. I don't know that there would be a whole lot of room, because Malachi's going to have to kind of scrunch his wings in to get down most of these corridors.
go on your own. Yeah.
What is Black Dragon Malachi doing, and what is... Well, never mind. Hold on. So, Mavis...
Oh yeah, you were doing the whole thing.
Mavis got a 3, and Robert did not. But Mavis...
Traps trigger, and people will not be all, these things happen.
I doubt that does anything. What is Mavis's armor class?
Pretty high. Let's see.
I would hope she's a cleric.
Says 3, and then more earning less if I am holding up a shield, but I don't know why I'd be doing that, just walking around.
So, what happens? Mavis walks in, and an invisible Durgar takes that opportunity to try to swipe at Mavis.
Why wouldn't you have had your shield up?
I don't know.
We're in unfamiliar territory.
I guess I wouldn't have it put away, but would I be guarding? I'm not sure.
It'd be attached to your arm.
Yeah, you'd probably be carrying it. So yeah, he probably missed with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it only hits AC 5. Even without your shield, you'd probably be
I'm
done.
okay.
So yeah, this Duergar attacks. Everybody roll initiative.
I knew I should have made my tracking check before.
Okay. Robert gets a 1. Good job.
Okay. Putting this all together here. All right, so we got Water Dragon Malachite, Gentry. All right, so Black Dragon Malachite, what would you like to do?
Gonna step forward a little bit and look at him, and I'm gonna say, save versus spells or join my cult of porters.
Okay.
But what everybody else hears is, submit yourself to me and I will let you live. Bask in my glory as you lay there and grovel.
All right. Let's see. He's got a 12 or better. Oh!
Yes.
And he is completely enamored with Black Dragon Malachi. And he yells out and says, we should all join him.
Yes. Point out
Why
your
are-
friends. There's
Why are these
more.
Duergars such sluts for dragons? Like any
Oh,
dragon that gives them attention, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
They've all been
Goodness.
shopping at Bad Dragon Online.
I guess so.
No tentacles for us. We want the dragons. Dentry, what would you like to do?
Dentry's like, what the hell? Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Let me just run full speed to like here.
Okay. Dentry, roll a d6.
Four of them aren't there.
Oh, you are not surprised.
Oh, yeah, I heard shit going on. I'm running up knowing shit's going on.
And so, on your turn, this guy had a readied action for anybody that he could see, and he swings and misses dismally. Gentry, what would you like to do?
I mean, that was all I could do was run all the way up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. The Duergar. Let's see. This guy is. This guy is going to make an attack on Sir Robert. Ugh, and miss. Just Sir Robert, like, just deftly, like, just knocks his axe aside. Says something corny, like, "Ha-ha!
I bested you in combat.
Yes." Sir Robert can make another, roll another d6.
6.
Oh, he's still not surprised.
I mean, as a knight should be semi-aware of his surroundings.
You would think, yeah. And another guy's going to attack Sir Robert. And Sir Robert parries his attack as well. So there are
We need to
three
keep Robert at
enemies.
this point. Robert's got luck as a stat, clearly.
And this guy,
That's so damn.
hold on. on your charmed guy. Yes. This charmed guy is named Bunmus.
For real.
And
Good.
will be controlled by Malachi. And he's going on 4. Oops. Oh, shit. As well.
Crack on that table.
Okay. Borman, what would you like to do?
Foreman's gonna be like, "Oh shit!" I think I'm just gonna kind of creep 10, 20 feet behind this guy, and stick him where the sun does not shine very often,
Okay.
and see what he thinks of this.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a hit.
So 4 double damage is 8.
Okay. So, yeah, you stick him pretty much in the ass and kidneys, and he's bleeding profusely, but he is still up. Mavis?
Can I smack anyone besides Bunmus? Maybe.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you could swing on this guy. Or
Oh,
that
I
guy.
could. Oh, I could go around. Yeah, I'll beat up on this guy, hopefully.
Okay.
I don't remember what my hammer is. For 3.
How
Okay, cool.
dare someone touch our beloved Alora?
Yeah. There's... Ooh. Cool.
Oh, shit. That was a nat 20. Yes.
Yeah,
Max
so
damage.
that's 9.
Whew. So Alora, or I'm sorry, Mavis brings her warhammer straight down on top of this guy's head like she's trying to drive a nail into the ground, and you just hear this boom, and his helmet is actually dented in, and he is. You could just see blood start pouring down his face from the top of his head under his helmet. Alora, what would you like to do?
Um, that fella's taken care of. So, let's see here. I can go wherever I want. Okay. I'll try and get the fellow straight across from me with the throwing dagger.
Okay. Holy shit.
What? That's
Max.
crazy.
Yeah, max damage again.
And it is 2d4 plus 1, so it's also 9. That's so weird.
Yikes.
Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna have terrible luck from here on out. Like the streak's over.
So yeah, this time Alora throws the daggers, ending her invisibility with the cloak, and it sticks into the back of this guy's neck, and he's like, ah, and the dagger then flips out of the neck back to Alora's hand. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson would like to do a tracking check to figure out how many of these fools are in here.
Sure.
Realizing now that there's clearly some people in here.
Good answer, Jackson. Woo, no.
Wow. So you are only counting that there were the 4 in here. But you are seeing tracks, multiple tracks going to the east and north doors.
It's just a busy place.
All right, so I'm going to shout out, there's only these 4 in here.
And you're detecting that there are 2 different kinds of tracks.
Oh, I'll tell the rest of I'll share that after we kill these guys. It's only these 4. Don't worry about any more hidden ones.
Okay. What does Sir Robert want to do?
Wait. Oh, is that all I can do? Huh? Yeah, never mind. That's all I can do. Tracking is my action. Duh, sorry.
Yes.
He will turn around behind him and or no, wait, maybe I'll attack the one that Alora attacked.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Hey, not bad.
Yep, that is going to do it.
Dang.
Nice. So
Highly
yeah,
motivated.
Sir Robert just runs this guy through and puts him down. Black Dragon Malachi.
So these other two guys have already been injured, right?
I think all of them except for the charmed one has been injured.
Right. So he'll just kind of squeeze around here and tell this guy, "You are unworthy to serve me. Hurt and already weakened. So I will eat you."
What an honor for a Duergar, I assume.
Yeah, and it the 10 might hit.
Let's see. Your Thaka 13. You need a 9 or better. So yes, the bite attack is going to do it.
I might not need anything else.
I'm fairly confident, yeah.
So that's 15.
So you hear a single sickening crunch and swallow, and this guy just vanishes entirely.
You know, when we got a dragon, they said it'd be really expensive to feed him, but it's just been free so far.
The worst part's
Yeah.
cleaning his litter box.
I eat stuff all the time. I'm not the one using up the party rations. Let's just say that.
Dentry, what would you like to do?
Gentry is like, what the hell? There's no one to kill.
You could just get to this guy.
One, two. I mean, they're 10-foot squares, so I'd be like 20 feet of movement would get me like here. Are you saying it's in range still?
Yeah, actually, you're like right on that line. I would say more like there.
Okay, cool. You die now. That's what I say. It's like, I get to kill something. Yay!
That is going to hit. Oh, yeah. So Dentry runs up and he just swings down, and his sword it goes through the helmet of this Duergar, kind of gets stuck in his skull, and Dentry has to use his foot to pry his bastard sword clear. And that is the end of the Duergar. But they did have some loot in here. Let's see. Table G. Who wants to make a percentage check?
I feel like I already wasted my good roll with that one.
I'll do it. Hold on.
See?
Ooh,
See?
really good.
There it is. 2 nat 20s, you were the right choice.
Roll a single D10. Whew, okay. So these guys had collected 6 pieces of jewelry, and each one... Ooh, okay.
Oh, you said 6 pieces of jewelry?
Yes. Each one is worth 500 gold pieces.
That'd be great.
500 gold pieces each?
Yes.
That's not a bad haul.
Not at all.
Okay.
All right. And you have cleared this room. Now that you have yet another charmed.
Well, we needed someone to
which
carry
way
out
to
our
go?
loot on the way out.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and tell Venomous to go outside into the tower that is to the southeast of the entrance. Go there and tell my other servants, whatever the fuck their name is, Gim and Trim, and our our hired servant, Mark Intil, and tell them you are joining them, and stay camped there until I arrive for you. You have been a great
Wait,
servant.
let's ask him what's
Oh,
each
wait.
direction, which way to go.
Which
Yeah.
way should we go?
So, I mean, what?
We are we are looking to go down to the depths of where the dragon lives.
So, okay, let's see. So he tells you that if you want to go to the depths, you'll want to go to the north. He
Is
says
there
that
treasure to the east?
those are the king's chambers. You'll find the king's chambers to the east.
The king's
Ooh,
chambers. Are there
that's
treasure
probably good.
chambers there?
It's gotta be. Come on, right?
Yeah, we'll go to there. There. Thank you. Thank you, my young and trustful servant. You bring honor to the word.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Do you think the dragon like stripped away all the treasure, or just the shit they care about?
I don't know. I mean, the depths sound like we have to go down quite a ways.
Mm.
I guess the question is how many levels down did Chris write?
Mm.
All of
Yeah,
the
I wonder.
levels.
Yeah, he wrote all of them. That is correct, man. But I mean, in theory, if I live, the dragon lives, and he keeps charming these guys, then the problem of moving all our shit goes away. That's
Um,
what I'm trying. I'm trying to.
sort of, because if we have an army of like monsters moving all our shit, we're gonna get like exiled from society whenever we try and bring it anywhere. We
We
could
could
take
take
it
them.
back.
Yeah, we could go to Castle Braunhaven and stick that shit in our vault.
That is true, but also we're trying to win people over too, right?
Well,
So
yeah. I mean,
it'll be hard.
we could
The
after
other
we
question is a really important one here is when Malachi undragonifies eventually, does the charm go away with that?
that's another question we have to ask.
So if we just have these guys
Sounds
take our
like
shit to
Malachi.
Castle Braun and then go away, then it won't really matter too much.
That's what I think we should do. Is just take them to Castle Braun and then tell them to go and travel and tell their Underdark friends about the glory of the dragon Malachi.
And
And
in the future, we can use Alora's um, control human ring to try and do similar things.
yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things we can do, but I don't want to keep track of all these stupid little dwarves that I'm picking up.
True.
I want to use them as to carry all our shit. I mean, that's
I mean, they're
that's
basically our hirelings. They're hirelings that
yeah.
have been charmed instead of paid.
Yes, we pay them with magic.
Mhm.
All right. So where are you guys going from here?
We are
East.
going to the king's chambers.
So that would
Is
be
what?
to the door to the east is where he pointed
Yeah,
out.
yeah. And then, so I guess I'm gonna look and see if it's trapped,
Okay.
and if it's not, I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
Okay. It is not trapped. And let's
Oh yeah, what kind of tracks did I happen to find?
So you see the normal booted tracks of Duergar, like you would expect, and they were both going to those doors. You but with that nat one, you or the odd one on your percentage, you also detect kobold tracks.
Mm. There, we can take care of them.
Probably saw where the dust has been disturbed of where a fly flew by months
And were the
ago.
kobolds going to both
Yeah.
directions or just one?
To both directions.
Okay.
Hmm.
They probably got lost.
I'm gonna creep along down this aisle here to this door.
Okay, so yeah, you see that there is a set of double doors at the end of this zigzaggy hall, and they So these are intricately carved stone double doors. They're carved with Celtic knots, and uh, they're closed, and similar to the doors leading into the Hall of Forefathers, this previous room. These doors are so well formed and balanced that it's almost impossible to detect the seam between the doors.
Open it
Okay.
carelessly without looking for traps, evidently. But okay.
I know. I was like, what happened to our trap checking?
Everybody gets lazy sometimes.
Well, I mean, I said what I said. I can't untake it. It's bad form. But I realized what I did say and the idiocy of it. So that's what happened. But
So
yeah, see, it was carelessly. I'm gonna walk in here and look, and you can tell me what's all in the room. Because I opened it and walked in. I'm invisible.
So you open the doors and you hear the sound like a dingling somewhere in the distance.
I set off an alarm.
Probably.
Yeah,
So
we should prepare ourselves.
So this room is made of polished marble that has flecks of gold in it on the floor. And then there
Ooh.
is light gray marble for the walls and ceilings. The ceilings are 10 feet tall. There is a large fireplace in the on the southern wall, and there is an 8-foot tall statue of Montes, the Mountain Father, in the southwest corner. Um, this is set up. There's a couple of chairs here in front of the fireplace set up. This appears to just be a sitting room. And there is a set of double doors that lead to the east, and then there is in this little alcove, there is a door to the north and another door to the east.
I think we set off an alarm and we should wait.
That 59 was a tracking check, by the way. Jackson decides as we enter this big room he wants to track again.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
When I got to the big room, Jackson did another tracking check.
Okay. So you see that there are, with your 59, you see that there are kobold tracks all through here to every door in here.
But not Duergar tracks?
You do see some Duergar tracks, but it seems like there's more kobold tracks than Duergar.
I share this with Borman up in the front. I kind of say into the room, there sure are a lot of kobold tracks in this room. No, not to any direction, not knowing where he is because he's invisible. And I say to the party behind, we should get ready to fight some kobolds.
Well, Sir Robert's ready.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess
Ready.
Malachi is gonna come and kind of gonna sit right over here, boldly waiting. And Borman is where he will be, waiting on anybody to come in. I'm gonna be kind of tucked in this corner. We're gonna wait and see if people come.
So, yes. So as you guys are kind of tucking or pulling your way in here, this northern door does open.
I love it because all I can see right now is Sir Robert Paulson by himself from the angle.
And you see a female kobold that is wearing what appears to be like a maid's outfit. And she has a frying pan in her left hand and a butcher knife in her right hand. And she steps through this door and she's like, "You're not the masters!" And she is ready for a fight.
Is she?
But you guys can you can negotiate with her if you would like. You could do whatever you want. But she seems pretty pissed off that you are in the king's chamber.
Malachi will say, I am the master wherever I go.
Pretty true.
Mm, I'll let you roll 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
11.
She uh she responds with she says, "Oh, I didn't know that you had dragon royalty with you. Huh? Great, you must be here at the service of Baraxius."
I'm
We're a
here.
most distinguished and important party, says Sir Robert.
Yes, I've come to gather all the valuables and bring them down to the horde to strengthen the power within.
King Thundergut's not gonna like that.
King Thundergut did try to argue with me, and he was most tasty.
She she says, "Well, are you hungry?"
No, I
I
just
will.
ate
I will.
King Thundergut. I assure you, he was very well fed.
I, I, I will feed all of you.
Wonderful. Prepare a feast and bring the valuables out.
So she's not willing to bring out the valuables, but she comes down to here and opens these double doors, and and in this chamber, you see that there is a it's got marble tiles with electrum inlay on the floor. There's stained wood panels and beams on the ceiling, and it's got 10-foot ceilings. And there is a carved stone dining table that's 12 feet long and surrounded by chairs. There's a small 8-foot tall fireplace in the northern wall. And she says, "No, don't, please sit." And she goes in and she starts setting the table like she's setting it for dinner for all of you, and she's putting down fairly fine silverware, prepping, for you guys to come and have a seat. And she says, "Oh, yes, everybody have a seat. I will cook you a good meal."
Okay, I'm hungry. I'll sit.
So I guess, yeah, we're going to hang out and eat while Malachi curls up.
Jackson will go into the kitchen, following behind her carefully to kind of just see what's going on, make sure there's no shenanigans.
Okay.
And the Borman will go right here and open up this other door.
Okay. So the kitchen. So Jackson, you go up. You see that the kitchen has porcelain tiles on the floor, and there's a beige plaster and wood beamed ceilings. There's a large fire pit with an iron spit, and a preparation table. That she's got a Dutch oven that's cooking some kind of stew hanging from the wrought iron spit in the fireplace, and there is fresh vegetables that are in the process of being chopped on the preparation table. Borman, you open this door and you see that there is a long hallway and at the end of the hallway there's another door to the north.
All right, well, while the meal is being prepared and everything, and I've not really made myself known, I'm just going to slowly creep down this hallway, I would take a moment and look down it for traps,
Okay.
but there's no traps. So I'm headed down, and I'm just going to head all the way down to this place, kind of creeping along,
Okay.
and I'll go to that door.
All right.
I don't
Here
know
you
how
go
long it'll
again.
take versus, what's going on, but I am here to gather information.
So you check out this door, and it opens up into a bedchamber, a rather grand bedchamber. There it is a stone door, and the stone door is carved with not with any kind of Duergar heraldry. It is carved with the family crest of the Ston clan from Zlatoheim. And
Ooh.
the when you look inside, there is a the floor is uh, purple veined marble, and the dark granite walls and 10-foot ceiling. And you see that in the middle of the floor there is an owlbear skin rug on the center of the floor, and there's a large four-poster bed that is much larger than would be necessary. I mean, there you could fit 4 dwarves into this large bed, and there is an armor rack in the southeast corner.
But no chest or anything, huh?
It's not.
No, just an armor rack.
Well, let's go look at the armor rack.
There is hanging on the armor rack. You see that there is a suit of banded mail armor, like banded mail, like you would see on later period Roman centurion, but it is sized for a dwarf.
Is this something that, if it's +2, we can combine with the +2 plate and come up with something human size +2 ish?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would like to take a moment and look it over real quick and get an intelligence check, which I rolled below my intelligence, on what I think of this armor.
Okay. So let's see. So yeah, it is described as horizontal bands of metal riveted to padded leather backing with sections of chainmail at the joints. And you look it over and you recognize that it is +2 banded mail. Banded mail armor has armor class of. Well, let me double check. Yes, armor class of 4. So this would actually have an armor class of 2, but it's size to fit a dwarf.
It's okay, because that, with the +2 plate mail, will combine into a human-sized suit of something. If we could get it, into a medium armor class of something cool, that'd be really spectacular.
So between these two, I would say between these two, you could make regular plate mail, so like basically a breastplate, +2 breastplate, and you would have the beginnings of, or at least probably half of what would be needed to make +2 leather armor.
All right. Well, we'll keep collecting shit. This seems like something I could toss in a bag of holding, though.
Yeah, you could.
So I'll do that and go ahead and take a moment to see if there's any kind of secret compartments or anything, like around the bed or the table and all that. If they're eating, I'm gonna take my time and just do all this.
Okay, so you're taking your time, and so Zachley comes back out.
I want that owlbear rug too.
Okay, yeah, you can take the owlbear rug. It's not. I mean, it might be worth something if you were to trade it at the post. In fact, I would say an owlbear rug.
I bet it's worth 50 gold.
Probably more than that.
See?
You could probably get, trading it to a fur trader, you could probably get 200 gold pieces for it.
All right. So owlbear rug worth 200 gold pieces. Now you're not paying this 200
Medallion.
gold yet, so I have to trade it before we get credit for it experience-wise. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you've taken possession of it. I'll count it.
Yes,
Cool.
as we all feel more powerful by my looting abilities.
We all learned something when you stole that rug in secret.
Yes.
I
So Zachley
noticed
brings out
anything
this.
Navigant from Zachley.
Zachley brings out this pot of stew. No telling what's actually in it. And
Did I not see her do anything crazy while she was cooking?
No, she didn't do anything crazy. She sets it on
Okay.
the table. And she says, "We don't get very many visitors here."
That is because your old king was insane.
He had some problems. Yes.
So, what are your plans?
She says that me and my clan, we've been just directed to service the dwarves or the Duergar.
There you go. That's her plan.
Yeah, so I mean, they're not. So she tells you that her and the kobolds, their only reason for being down here, and being tolerated by the Duergar is because they've been directed, they've been told that they are going to service the Duergar as assistants and maids
Right, and I'm
and
just
miners
guessing.
and retainers, essentially.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that this directive came from the stone dragon, whatever her name is.
Araxius.
Yeah, Braxius down in the deep.
She says, "No, no, Braxius doesn't. Braxius no care." But and then she kind of looks and she goes, I don't know who told us to do that."
Well, perhaps it's time that you took a new direction. You should bring your leader to me, and perhaps I could give them purpose that is more in line with their inherent breeding, which is to aid the dragons.
I don't necessarily know that that's true.
Black Dragon Malachi wants to speak to the manager right now.
Yeah, I'm going to play my Karen card, which lets me speak to managers
So
in any eating establishment we'd.
so kobolds in this world aren't lizards. They're not dragon folk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
they
Okay.
are small, hairless, canine humanoids with scaly, rust-colored skin. But they're not. They're not especially, akin to dragons.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
They're
different.
more of like you would find kobolds in like Germanic fairy lore or fairy tales and whatnot.
Okay. Well,
That changes some shit.
yeah, changes things to be like, well, I'm going to lay claim to this and breed with the dragon down in the depths.
She so she says, Braxius, almost as angry as Lord Thundergut was.
That's why I've traveled so far. Dragons like angry sex.
Especially black dragons. Black dragons like angry sex. So yeah, I mean, she serves up this stew. It's got a number of, I mean, the vegetable, everything, all the vegetables and whatnot in it are essentially, there's a lot of mushrooms and tubers, things that you would find underground. There is meat in it, but there's no telling what the meat is. Probably tastes like chicken.
Magus is polite enough to eat this concoction.
Did she catch the episode or Wes, did you catch the episode of Masters of the Air where the prisoners have to eat the cat?
Yeah, yeah. They caught the cat and they ate the cat. I saw that.
Maybe it's rabbit. Yeah, because there's so many
Yeah.
rabbits that are out prowling around underneath the barracks.
Well, yeah. I've seen all the episodes.
Yeah, we're caught up too.
Yeah. The red tails have showed up.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? What's Borman doing down here? You've searched through, you've found everything to be found in the king's bedchamber.
Well, I have a room that is yet to be explored while my friends eat.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna kind of go up here and see what's what. You know, this is probably the kobold's bedchamber. So let's go ahead and open the door and look.
Okay. Yes. So this is it has a carved granite floor, walls, and 10-foot ceiling, and there's a single four-post single bed that looks like it is sized for a dwarf. There's a nightstand with a pewter candlestick on the east side of the bed, and this room is actually indeed a servant's chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Does it sound like they're eating and still having a good time down there?
Yeah, you can hear the sounds of talking and whatnot coming from down there. I mean, you're not sure what's going on.
Is this bed like got a sheet and then a blanket on top?
Yes, and it's actually quite neat. The bed's been made, the room's been swept up and is cleaned. Not what you would normally expect from a kobold.
Huh. I'm gonna short sheet the bed.
Okay, so you spend some time to short sheet the bed.
Yeah, I'll take like the top blanket and I'll take it back, and then the middle blanket I'll fold it in half, and half of it will go up underneath the pillow and everything.
Borman, you get a percentage check.
Oh, I get a check for fucking around. 52.
But you don't find anything.
Dang.
Oh well.
Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Okay, this
Jackson.
Well, you find a pouch. It's a leather pouch that's partially moldering, and inside there are 25 gold pieces.
Okay, 25 gold. I will take it, and I will think in my head as I put it in the pouch.
Zachary's life savings.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Brian's gonna have to write this down, and he'll put it in the bag.
How many gold pieces? 5?
25.
Yeah.
Oh, 25.
No one's there to rein him in, so yeah.
Right?
Sense.
Yes.
I would like in my invisible state as Jackson to whisper over to Mavis, can you ask for some alcohol?
I mean, yes. I mean, so
Does she have any beer?
As with the stew, Zachley does serve you guys a a foul tasting ale.
Mm.
So if you've ever tasted like room temperature Steel Reserve or Old English 800, that's what this tastes like.
Oh, Jackson definitely passes. Jackson's like, nope, can't do it. Nope.
Well, I like Zachley, so I'll be polite and drink some of this horrible liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm invisible. Does she get tripped out by the food moving on its own?
She make a roll under your wisdom. Roll a wisdom ability check.
Hell is my wisdom. Oh, I did not. I rolled a 10, and my wisdom is 9.
Yeah, she doesn't appear to be freaked out by the fact that food's being eaten by somebody who's not
Are
even
invisible all the time.
Right.
Oh yeah, good point. I asked Mavis, or I just say from my invisible state, I guess. Or wait, no, yeah, ask Mavis to kind of convey the state of the king to her. Because, like,
Oh,
yeah, the
she
king got
knows.
eaten, but we didn't say like the king was like crazy charmed and shit.
She knows. I mean, if she had to cook his meals, I
Well,
bet
yeah,
she had to put up with all
yeah,
kinds of garbage.
well, yeah, and she even she said, that King Thundergut wasn't in the he was not well. He's not quite right.
Yeah, I mean, Malachi told her that he ate the king.
Yeah, she doesn't seem too terribly upset by that. She almost seems like her attitude about it is more along the lines of that he'll just be replaced. Like it does.
I don't
She's
know.
here to service whoever the king currently is, but it's not like she had any affection for Thundergut.
Fair enough. You should expect your replacement to come from
She
what is that? Strawnhaven?
she does tell you that in the past months that King Thundergut spent less and less time down here, and he would sit up in the throne room upstairs, and he never came down here anymore.
That must get pretty lonely.
Yeah.
And I make do.
Well,
Well,
hopefully this place will come into a really popular stop in the future.
We will go ahead and pause this here. But I've got some stuff. So not as big of a haul this time as in past, which I'm surprised because you guys seem to hit damn near every. Well, no, you probably hit about at least 50% for the random check.
Yeah, but nothing. I mean, we didn't roll anything that was going to bring the boys to the yard.
Yeah.
I
So you each get 575 XP.
it's something.
So close yet so far.
Almost about to get another level.
Yeah, I'm at 61 in change, and I need to be at 64.
Oh, yeah. That'll probably come next week.
Yeah.
I'm a ways away, so that's my trip. Oh well.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun though. So
Yeah, it was a
I did
good
not
game.
level. We did good. So I'll see everybody in the future.
All
Have
right,
a
I will
wonderful
see you
evening.
all next week, and we'll see Wes and Cameron on Wednesday night for Pirates of Drenax, and hopefully Brian and Wes on Friday night for Deep Night Revelation.
Sounds fun. Have a great
Thank
night.
you.
All right,
Thank
have a
you,
good
thank
night,
you.
guys.